We're going to do a quickie of the garden today. This is that rose that, not quite the purple that I expected it to be, but it's certainly much more vivid and deep than it was the first blossom that we got. That's Monty adding his 2 cents. And my herbs, of course. Now look at these tomatoes. Got a lot of them on here. Nobody's starting to turn red yet, but we certainly are going to have a great harvest once they do start turning. And then here's my eggplant. It's actually looking pretty good. You see it? Not big enough to pick yet, but it's growing and healthy, and the wind didn't hurt it at all. Got more blossoms on there, but only those 2 plants so far. Cucumber's kind of taken over. But here, this is what I really wanted to show you this morning. Had some nice surprises today. An unexpected, well, expected, just didn't know when. My morning glories. Now, morning glories, I planted these probably 3 years ago, and they're like a weed. They end up popping up everywhere, year after year after year. Last year they were in pots at the bottom of the tree, and I just had them vine up the tree so that the tree isn't doing too well for a while now. So it made the tree look sort of alive. But now I've got all of these morning glories, and they're starting to vine up everywhere. So see, they just kind of took over the back here. So I just stuck a trellis in the ground, and we'll have a little backdrop of morning glories this year. And that's perfect. Okay, now let me walk you around to the side of the house, because everything over there is looking great too. I'm actually very pleased. That was my experiment, remember? Not knowing how things were going to work over there because of the sun. Oh, we'll stop and look at peaches first. There we go. See all my peaches. And the pineapple guava, we still have a lot of stuff on them. There's still some flowers going, but a lot of the buds look like they're hanging on, so we might really have a good harvest of fruit this year. Very exciting. Okay, more butterfly irises ready to pop. This is another one of those weeds. Still hasn't blossomed yet. As soon as it does, I'll get pictures for you. Well, and then I got one other surprise to show you when we're finished out here. So, here we go, the side of the house. You can see my tomatoes are actually looking great. Tomato, no fruit yet, and no blossoms, but the plants are really strong and healthy. And then these melons, I think these are my, I think these are the lemon drop melons, which will be just delightful. I planted Santa Claus melons and lemon drop over here, and so I'm not sure which one this is. We'll find out when they start bearing fruit. Okay, now we'll go back in the house, because that's where my other surprise is. And we did training this week, and with our dog trainer, and got them out for walks, because we really need to get Monty especially out getting some exercise. And he did great, but we've got a long way to go. There we go. And my orchids are blossoming again. There we go. Now, orchids aren't as tough to grow as a lot of people think. At least not the kind you get in the grocery store. This one's been with me for a couple of years, and it just blossoms every so often. And in fact, this other one behind it, this one has been here with me the longest. It should start showing some signs of a new flower soon. So, there you have it. Monday morning in Laura's garden.